Your phone's been on searching for 4 hours. The police scanner died at 2 a.m. Last thing you heard was, "All units recall. Roads lost." The couple in the Subaru behind you hasn't moved in 6 hours. Their windows are dark now. Your fuel gauge is under a quarter tank, and outside it's minus 18 degrees Fahrenheit. You've got maybe 3 hours before the cold winds, or the snow buries your exhaust and turns your sedan into a CO coffin. No worries. We're going to fix this using physics, trash, and questionable life choices. Phase 1. The carbon monoxide trap. Keep the engine running and you're warm. Sounds perfect. Except snowdrifts pile up in 30 to 90 minutes and bury your tailpipe. When exhaust can't escape, it reroutes into your cabin through gaps in the undercarriage and door seals. You don't smell it. You don't see it. You get a headache, then drowsy, then you don't wake up. CO binds to hemoglobin 200 times stronger than oxygen. Even low concentrations knock you unconscious in under an hour. Run your engine exactly 10 minutes per hour. Not 15, not 20, 10. Set a timer. Before each cycle, crack the door and physically check the tailpipe. Sweep snow away from the entire rear bumper, not just the pipe. While running, crack the window opposite the wind direction about ½ an inch to vent CO. Your car just became a gas chamber with a timer. The snow is patient. You're the one betting on math. Outcome? 0 noise. 3 minutes of work per hour. CO poisoning eliminated. You'll be colder. Deal with it. Phase 2. The hypothermia clock. Core body temperature drops 1 to 2 degrees Fahrenheit per hour in a stationary car when it's minus 15 degrees Fahrenheit to minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit outside. You start shivering within 30 minutes. After 2 hours, you're confused. After 4, you stop shivering entirely. Not because you're warming up, but because your body gave up. At that point, you make irrational decisions, like leaving the car, and you die in the snow thinking you're overheating. Cars are metal boxes with near zero insulation. Glass radiates your body heat outward at a brutal rate. Sitting still makes it worse. No muscle movement means no internal heat generation. The 10-minute engine bursts by time, but they don't solve the core issue. You are a heat engine leaking energy into a frozen vacuum. Layer everything. Floor mats go under your butt and behind your back. Rubber and foam insulate. Newspapers or cardboard stuffed inside your jacket create air pockets, which trap heat. Sit in the back seat. Use pulled-off headrests angled like a tent. Wear your coat as a blanket over your legs, not on your body. You want dead air trapped, not convective flow. If there's another person, sit close enough that it's uncomfortable. Shared body heat cuts hypothermia timeline in half. You're a battery. The cold is the circuit. Insulation is the only thing stopping the drain. And right now, you're wrapped in tinfoil. Outcome: time bought extends from 3 to 4 hours to 6 to 10 hours. Comfort level: miserable but alive. Phase 3. Frostbite's quiet amputation. At minus 18 degrees Fahrenheit with wind, exposed skin gets frostbite in under 30 minutes. Fingers, toes, nose, ears go first. Tissue freezes. Ice crystals rupture cells from the inside out. Early-stage frostbite feels like tingling, then numbness. You think, "It stopped hurting. I'm fine." You're not fine. You're losing fingers. When you're cold, blood flow to extremities slows. Your body prioritizes the core and sacrifices the periphery. Frostbite progresses in stages: frostnip, reversible, to superficial frostbite, blisters, tissue damage, deep frostbite, blackened skin, amputation required. The jump from stage 1 to stage 3 happens in under 90 minutes if you do nothing. Keep extremities moving. Every 15 minutes, clench and release fists 20 times. Wiggle toes inside boots. Extra socks, even dirty ones, go on your hands like mittens. Tuck hands under armpits when not using them. If nose or ears tingle, cover them with a scarf or shirt. Do not rub frostbitten skin. You'll shred frozen tissue. Do not use direct heat from engine vents or lighters. Rapid rewarming causes more cell rupture. Slow, passive warmth only. Your fingers are hostages. The cold is negotiating. Ignore the terms, and they're getting executed one knuckle at a time. Outcome: frostbite onset extended from 30 minutes to 2 to 3 hours. Your hands hurt, but they're still attached. Phase 4. The visibility gamble. Hazard lights drain your battery in 8 to 12 hours. When the battery dies, you lose your dome light, phone charging, and ability to honk if a plow comes within 50 feet. In a full blizzard, visibility is under 100 feet, sometimes under 10. A red flashing light 30 feet away looks identical to a traffic signal or someone's imagination. Bright fabric on your antenna gets buried in 2 hours and becomes invisible. Rescuers aren't driving around looking for you. They're recalled, stuck, or dead themselves. Roads are closed. Plows wait for the storm to pass. You're betting battery life on a search party that doesn't exist yet. When help does come, 12 to 48 hours later, they check every car anyway. Hazards don't improve your odds. They just kill your power reserve. Turn off the hazards. Save the battery. Tie a bright shirt to the driver's side mirror, not the antenna. Mirrors stay above snow longer and sit at plow driver eye level. During 10-minute engine cycles, flip the dome light on to confirm battery function, then turn it off. If you hear an engine, plow, truck, snowmobile, then hit the horn and hazards, not before. Your battery is a candle in a cathedral. Burn it for ambiance or save it for the one moment someone's actually looking. Outcome: battery life extended from 8 hours to 36+ hours. Visibility to rescuers: identical. New capability: charge your phone when it matters. Call for help when roads reopen. See inside your car without a flashlight you don't have. Phase 5. Psychological warfare against yourself. You're alone, freezing, in the dark, listening to wind scream and metal creak, with no idea if anyone knows you're missing. After 4 hours, panic starts. After 8, you bargain. Maybe I should walk to that gas station 6 miles back. That's not bravery. That's hypothermia-induced confusion telling you to commit suicide in the snow. People leave their cars constantly and die within 500 feet, disoriented, frozen, buried by morning. Cold slows your brain. Hypoxia, if CO is building, makes you irrational. Darkness amplifies fear. You second-guess every decision. Stress burns glucose, makes you shiver harder, accelerates hypothermia. The more you panic, the faster you die. But stay calm isn't a strategy, it's a platitude. Give yourself tasks on a timer. Every hour, check tailpipe, run engine 10 minutes, clench fists / wiggle toes, drink water, melted snow if necessary. Your body needs hydration to generate heat. Write them on a receipt, manual, anything. Cross them off. It's boring, repetitive. That's the point. Your brain needs a script so it doesn't invent disasters. If you're with someone, take 90-minute sleep shifts. One person monitors CO risk and keeps the routine. If alone, set phone alarms, low volume to save battery, every 2 hours. Freezing to death feels like falling asleep. Don't let it. Your mind is a dog off leash in a snowstorm. Without a task, it'll run into traffic. Give it a stick to carry, and it'll follow you home. Outcome: panic attacks near zero. Irrational decisions, abandoning the car, eliminated. Energy expenditure minimized. Survival duration doubled. Phase 6. The food and water way. You can survive 3 weeks without food. You'll survive 3 days without water. But eating snow to stay hydrated will kill you in under 12 hours. Snow is 0 degrees Fahrenheit or colder. When you eat it, your body melts it using internal heat. Your core temperature drops to convert ice into liquid. You're already fighting hypothermia. Every handful of snow costs you 1 to 2 degrees Fahrenheit of body heat. You think you're hydrating. You're accelerating your own freezing. Hunger is discomfort, not danger, not in the first 48 hours. Dehydration is dangerous. It thickens blood, reduces circulation to extremities, hello, frostbite, and makes you confused faster. But eating roadside snow turns hydration into hypothermia with extra steps. If you've got bottled water, even frozen, hold it against your body under your coat for 20 minutes to melt it passively. If you've got nothing, melt snow indoors using body heat or during engine cycles. Put snow in a bottle, place it near, not on, a heat vent for the 10-minute window, then drink it once liquid. Do not put snow directly in your mouth. As for food, if you've got snacks, eat them normally. Your body needs calories to generate heat. Rationing a 200-calorie bar over 2 days buys you nothing. Your body burns 1,500 to 2,500 calories a day as staying warm in extreme cold. Eat what you have early, when it helps. Eating snow for hydration is like drinking gasoline to save money on heating bills. Technically liquid. Absolutely fatal. Outcome: hypothermia risk from hydration eliminated. Calorie efficiency maximized. Mental energy wasted on rationing redirected to actual survival tasks. Phase 7. The escape temptation. The #1 cause of death in vehicle-stranded blizzard scenarios is leaving the car. People think, I can see lights a mile away. Then they step outside into minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit wind chill, 40 miles per hour gusts, and whiteout visibility under 50 feet. Within 10 minutes, they're disoriented. Blizzards erase landmarks. Footprints disappear in seconds, and straight down the road becomes a zigzag into a ditch. They collapse within a quarter mile. Rescuers find them frozen 200 feet from the car, face down in a drift. Cold impairs judgment. Hypothermia makes you believe you're thinking clearly when you're absolutely not. The car is shelter, insulation, and a giant metal beacon rescuers will check. You're a 5-foot 10-inch sack of meat in a white void. Walking trades a 70% survival chance for a 10% one. The only time you leave the car is if it's actively on fire or sinking, and in a blizzard, neither applies. Make a rule now, before the cold makes you stupid. I do not leave the car unless I can see the building I'm walking to with my own eyes, and it's less than 100 feet away. Not, I think I see lights. Not, it should be close. I can see the door. If you're with someone else, enforce this on each other. Tie a seatbelt around their waist if you have to. This isn't paranoia. This is a pre-commitment device against brain damage. Leaving your car in a blizzard is like jumping out of a lifeboat because you're tired of waiting for the Coast Guard. The ocean doesn't care about your impatience. Outcome: survival probability jumps from 10% if you walk to 70% if you stay. Rescuers check roads systematically. They will find your car. They will not find your body in a snowbank until spring. Phase 8. The morning after protocol. The storm ending doesn't mean the road is passable, your car is functional, or you're out of danger. Your battery might be dead. Your tires might be frozen to the ground. Snow could be 4 feet deep, and doors might not open. Meanwhile, you've been awake for 18 hours, dehydrated, blood sugar crashed, fine motor skills shot from cold exposure. Trying to dig out in that state gets you a heart attack or another round of frostbite. When the wind stops and visibility clears, don't move yet. First, run the engine 10 minutes to recharge the battery and confirm it works. Second, drink water and eat anything left. Your body needs fuel before physical labor. Third, open the door slowly. Use body weight, not arm strength, to break the frozen seal. Fourth, clear snow from the door area first, then exhaust, then hood. Work in 10-minute intervals with 5-minute rest breaks inside to avoid sweating. Wet clothes equals faster hypothermia if you have to stay longer. If the car starts and the road looks clear, drive slowly. Your reflexes are still cold impaired, and black ice is everywhere. You survived the freezer. Don't die in the parking lot because you sprinted for the exit. Outcome: exertion-related injuries prevented. Successful vehicle restart likely because you conserved battery. Time to freedom: 30 to 60 minutes of smart digging instead of 3 hours of exhausted thrashing. Blizzard survival is a heat management problem with a CO trap and a psychology timer. You die from carbon monoxide because snow is patient and exhaust pipes are low. You die from hypothermia because cars radiate heat faster than your body generates it. You die from frostbite because blood flow prioritizes the core, not your fingers. You die from panic because cold makes you stupid, and stupid makes you walk into a white void you'll never walk out of. The fixes work because they're fighting physics with physics. Insulation traps heat, ventilation expels CO2, rationed engine cycles extend fuel, movement preserves circulation, structured routines prevent decision paralysis. You're not trying to be invincible, just harder to kill than the environment around you.